we'll be happy enough to put you on. Yeah, I mean, going back to the actual, tackling the issues, when we're seeing there's camps coming up. I mean, there's two major camps, Sikhi camp and there's Khalsa camp. Khalsa, if you like to visit khalsacamp.com and sikhicamp.org, there are two different camps that happen every summer. Sevadars organise the camp in order to help us, I think, to sort of...
Have you got the dates written down? Because there are two different dates, two camps well worth going to, but the dates are different.
Yeah, Sikhi camp starts from the 15th to the 21st of August, and Khalsa camp starts on the 23rd to the 28th of August. So if you can visit those websites again, what I've mentioned earlier, khalsacamp.com and sikhicamp.org. Maybe you'd like to, I mean, it's a small price. I mean, I know for the fact that a lot of the camps, they pay so much just for us to enjoy ourselves.
But why, obviously, somebody might be sitting there, not been to a camp before.
Yeah.
Why should I go to a camp and what to expect?
Why not go to a camp after that?
And I guess, I know someone once, when they heard the word camp, and they just get like a feeling of like a concentration camp, oh my God, I'm being bullied into something, or oh my gosh, brainwashed. What type of, do you want to just say, because obviously that's not true. We go to camps as well, and we just have a good time, and we learn about Sikhi, and we're not brainwashed, or it's like a concentration camp that you have to, that everybody's like, no smiling, no talking. It's very easy going, but sometimes that is a perception. If you're not into attending camps before, and you think, gosh, it just sounds a bit daunting. So it can be. I know my first camp was very daunting.
I mean, I think it's like a first day in primary school, isn't it, when you're in school and nursery and you don't let go of your mum. I guess what it is, with both these camps, it's just a mixture of helping you improve your life, your Jeevan, and understanding what your roots are, because this program is about roots and knowing your roots and being inspired by our forefathers' roots and what have been laid down for us. And I think these camps are brilliant. I mean, last camp I went to was a Khalsa camp. But I went to Sikhi camp last year.
Fantastic.
Brilliant camp, so I must admit. The camp, Khalsa camp, in fact, Umratullah was absolutely amazing in the morning. I mean, even I think what it is, even waking up for Umratullah, that feeling that you've actually woken up.
Some people won't be able to experience that.
Yeah, I mean,
Gursikh way of life.
I mean, if you've never woken up for Umratullah, even before, I mean, when you first started doing it, before I was Umratullah, I thought, hang on, this is going to be hard for me.
Just when you quickly go, what Umratullah, just not be somebody sitting there thinking,
what is Umratullah? Yeah, Umratullah is basically, it's like the morning hours. It's like, these hours, they're very ambrosial, people say. It's when the whole world is sleeping, you could even imagine, it's really quiet. And when things are all quiet, you can do certain things. I think that's the best time.
Last part of the night.
Last part of the night, where you can get to Guruji, when you can speak to Guruji. And if you listen to part, people do Nitrayam in the morning, go to Gurdwara for Umratullah. I mean, there's a lot of things you do Umratullah, Simran, it depends on yourself really, how much you want to do. But that's basically the gist of Umratullah, doing part, Simran, and basically getting as much as you can from Guruji.
So at the camp, that's one thing you can experience.
The activities are absolutely brilliant. I mean, if you're into like Khalsa camp, I'll talk about Sikh camp in a minute, but because I went to Khalsa camp, it's still fresh in my mind. There's loads of stuff that we did there. I mean, we played football as well on the parks and stuff like that, in the grassy areas. I think there was gliding, hang gliding, I think they'd done as well, which was quite fun.
I think that's probably inside relaxing. I'm not really a sporty person, but I know that other people did do the activity.
Yeah, and we also had like a big, it's like, you know, those bouncy castles that little kids
gosh,
had.
yeah.
Don't
ask, I think my pug is a bit wonky after
that was amazing. So there's lots of activities. I mean, the best thing about the camp, I must admit, is meeting new people.
Right.
I mean, there's so many people from different... people you can meet from California, Birmingham, even if it's your own area. Right. People from London, America, from New Zealand, Australia, people come from all over the place, and you get to learn from them. I think that's the main thing about learning and understanding each other. I think that's one of the good reasons they camp.
And it's not like a judgmental environment. Sometimes you might think that, thinking, look down, because some people might perception, is it just Amritaris?
I mean, the camp's open to everyone, to say the truth. I remember last year I went to Khalsa camp 2 years ago. There was a Gora was there,
elderly Christian,
and we never forced him to do anything. He did everything himself, and he came to Umratullah a couple of times. So, I mean, whatever you want to do is up to you. It's all laid down for you. The structure's there. If you want to take part, you can. It doesn't matter which background you're from.
With Sikhi camp as well, I've been going for a few years now, and it's very similar to Khalsa camp. I think with the Khalsa camp, all it is that you have a few more discussions and lectures. That's the only difference with the Sikhi camp. Sikhi camp's more of you have more of a younger, like university students going there, and Khalsa camp you get a few more elders going there as well. So that's just the difference between the two. And in Sikhi camp, I remember at the end of the camp, one of the Pajis, the Sevadar, said like a last speech, and in the last speech he said something which I remember just echoed in my ears. He goes, "You might not decide to become a Sikh after coming to Sikhi camp." This is a few years ago. He goes, you might decide not to change your life. You might decide just to stay as you are. Talking about roots as well. So you might decide that where I am, that's fine. But if you decide to change your life, fantastic. If not, that's fine. But one thing is truly, there's one thing you'll take away from the camp. Even if you don't change your life, you at least appreciate your roots.
At least you can go out and say that
Sikhi. And that's true, because I met some girls and boys, they decided that they don't want to keep their hair. They decided they don't want to take Amrit at the moment.
Yeah.
But one thing is, they said that they came along and they go, I really respect those people who do keep their hair.
Yep.
I really respect those people who wake up on Amrit Vela, that appreciation, because for one full week, you're experiencing a way of life which perhaps you otherwise wouldn't have.
Yep.
Loads of misconceptions, thinking, oh, these people are going to judge me. That's all taken away. And you can start appreciating what the Guru's given. And that's what I found beautiful, that you're not forced to change yourselves, but one thing at least you'll take, is the appreciation.
Definitely.
If you change your lives for the better, that's a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, at least experiencing it in your life, at least one time in your life. I mean, that's amazing in itself. I mean, it's time to those people to actually come to the camp.
I think it's an easy way of getting into Sikhi, easy way of discovering your roots. A lot of university students, when they go to Sikhi camp, they've not been exposed to Sikhi. They're not being exposed to some people come from areas where there's more Gore or Kali living there. And they come to a camp, and see this pyar, a big thing.
Yeah.
Just seeing pyar alone can inspire many people. And that's one thing about learning about roots, that we see pyar from our elders as well sometimes. You can get inspired that, who are these people? What's those values which makes them love us? And what's those values why this Babaji was smiling? Is there's good Sikhi values.
Yeah.
So that's one thing which I learned from the camps, that a lot of people who didn't know about the roots, it's just an easy way, I would say, very easy.
Yeah.
Get there, book up, researching this, that, there. Come to a camp, it's just 1 week. But even if imagine if you can't come to those whole week camps, they're 5 days, so some people might not have the holidays. What about those people? What can you do?
I mean, at the moment, all I can see is there's always local Gurmat camps that always happen at Gurdwara. I mean, those are like 1 day, 2 days. So I think we best wrap up and stuff.
I think it's our time. So
we could always talk forever.
The time flies on.
Yeah. But as a summary, I
think we should just wrap up, Hanji.
Yeah, I would like to say that thank you for watching. This is our first show. I mean, we've made mistakes, then we're very sorry.
I'm sure we made many mistakes, Hanji.
If you have got any queries or any suggestions on what we can do to improve the Discover Sikhi talk show, then please do email us at discoversikhi@seekchannel.tv. And thank you for your time.
The last part I would say is that take that one step. Charan sharan gur ek panda jai chal satgur kot panda aage hoye let hai. Bhai Gurdas ji, a great Sikh during the time of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, who is the Mama Ji of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, says, take one step, just one step, not asking much, is it? Just take one step towards the Guru, and the true Guru will take 1,000,000 steps forward to welcome you. That's how great the Guru is. That one step might be picking up a book, finding out more about your history. That one step might be you start tuning into the Sikh channel, listening to the great Katha, the great Kirtan, and try to take interest. One step might be going to your local Gurmat class. The one step might be attending a summer camp, the Boss camp or Khalsa camp. But do take that one step, and it's Guru's guarantee, I would say, do that one step. Guru will show his colours, and you'll experience it, because Sikhi is not something to read about, hear about, just hear us talking about it. Experience it, and it's a new world. So, inna kendiya pulla chuka maaf. ठीक है जी, वासिते फतेह गलंदे वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।